another episode of Tick,
Tick,
Boom! You get the gist by now. I cover games, she covers movies. You pick the topic, we make the episode.
She's Maude Garrett from geekbomb.net.
She is Alicia Malone from TheLastMovieMinute.com.
We changed it up a little bit. We got this great suggestion from Tyler Myers, our buddy at Myers for the win, FTW. He said, scariest moments in movies and games.
This episode will now be known as all the games and movies that Maude will never watch or see. This is not our thing.
No, I like being disturbed in a movie, but I don't really like being scared in a movie, and I get scared really easily.
Same. Alicia and I, we like to build up the worst case scenarios in our head, and we freak ourselves out more than anything that's actually happening.
Oh my God.
So a list of games that I will never play: Silent Hill, Fear, Amnesia, even Alan Wake. The fact that you could only have a torch and the batteries, and that's where you could sit. Nah, not gonna do it.
Any movie that's about a demon or a ghost that I don't have to see for work, I will never see.
We had to watch The Conjuring. I watched the back of my seat.
I watched the floor and my hair.
Yeah, so no thanks, but we are doing this one for you, so let's do our top 3 moments.
Okay, I'll kick it off with my number 3. It's from an Australian film called Wolf Creek.
Never seen it.
No, you wouldn't want to see it because the scariest moment happens when Liz, who's one of the tourists, she gets caught by him again, and he creates a head on a stick. He severs her spinal cord. It's terrifying. It was also scary for people like us to watch because John Jarrett, who plays Mick,
He used to be on Play School, which was a kids show.
exactly, and it was so
They teach you about
terrifying.
shapes and numbers and colours.
He's the person you would least expect to be this vicious serial killer, and that's why that is one of the scariest moments on film.
One of the scariest moments in video games is actually a game called Slender, and it's based around the fictional internet-birthed character of Slender Man.
I've heard about this.
Yeah, because it's created a path of destruction since it has been created. Not only in society, where those 2 girls killed their friend to try and bring Slender Man about, but also a path of destruction in my pants because I've played the game.
Oh.
There's video evidence. I didn't do very well at all. So, okay, so hold on. If I don't look at them, they won't get me. I'm just going to look at the ground, soil, plants and trees and shit.
I think she broke the game.
That's not actually. He'll get you anyway.
What? So the premise of the game is quite simple. You just have to go around collecting notes that are left all over the forest and abandoned buildings. No thanks, not ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would just appear as well. It was really long. And I've got such a phobia now that if I ever see a mannequin that's all white without a face, I'm like, oh!
No, so scary. I never want to play that game.
I don't recommend it.
My number 2 scariest moment in a film comes from the first Paranormal Activity.
Oh, no.
This movie is terrifying to me because it used found footage in a really interesting way. I mean, I know that's become a bit of a cliche now,
Yes.
and you know what to expect, but back then in 2007 it was quite remarkable. We had Blair Witch Project before then, which is another scary movie.
Never seen it.
But this one, up till this certain point in a film, I mean, little things happened, but it wasn't too terrifying. This is the moment when she's sleeping in bed and suddenly she gets pulled off the bed by an unseen force by her leg.
No, I had to watch Paranormal Activity 3 for a radio stunt, and they put a heart monitor on me. I walked out halfway through. I was like, not happening.
Not doing it.
Number 2 for me is, it was the 2 in Dead Space 2. It's now a trilogy where you are Isaac Clarke and you're up in space, and there's abandoned space stations, and he's slowly going a little bit mental. But the most horrifying moment, and I'm only talking about games that I've played, and I have to try and play this game, is Isaac needs to unlock information in his brain manually, and so there is a machine where you have to get a giant needle, pierce his eye to go back into his brain. The problem is you're controlling the needle, and Isaac is moving all around, and his eye is going all over the place, and you have to do that.
That's
no thanks,
horrible.
sign out, wasn't going to do it.
That's the scarier thing about video games is that you're participating in it, whereas movies, at least you're just watching
And you
it.
can do that, but this one you have to watch because you're playing it. And
Oh.
that's not even including the baby necromorphs.
God. Well, I'm sure some people will disagree with me for my number 1. It's just a scary moment that it stuck with me ever since I first saw the film, and I saw it when I was fairly young.
If it makes you feel better, I had nightmares for years from Anaconda.
Oh, yeah.
Years.
Oh, terrible film. that corner. But my scariest movie moment is from The Shining,
Right,
and it's in room 237. So basically, Jack Torrance, who's played by Jack Nicholson, goes into this room, which is the haunted room, and it looks quite nice. There's a lovely lady who's having a bath. She's gorgeous, beautiful. Gets up, kisses him. Suddenly, she turns into this old woman and starts laughing and giggling, and Jack walks out the room. That, for me, was one of the scariest moments, plus some other moments in that film, like the river of blood and then the twins suddenly getting the vision of them being hacked up. Just so unsettling. Stanley Kubrick was really good at disturbing you, and that has stuck in my head ever since I saw it, because I was a teenager. So there are scarier moments. I know The Exorcist is one that's also really scary.
I've never seen it. I'm never going to.
I've seen The Exorcist, and that is terrifying, but I didn't see it till I was much older. So that's why The Shining has more of an impression on me. What about you?
My palms are sweating. This is a game that I didn't own. I never had a PlayStation growing up, but friends did, and they were obsessed with it, and I was watching them play it. 1996, Resident Evil came out. Now, this was probably the first game that really produced the horror genre. There just weren't scary games before, and then, you know, there's a slew of zombie games now, but this is the very first moment. And the part where that scare factor got you, you're walking down this really kind of simple hallway, just walking, going, I wonder what's going to happen. Mutant dogs jump through the window to get you. And it's like, I remember my friend threw the controller and we just ran out of the room. Yeah. And that moment, if you're a gamer and it's like, oh, you know, there's so many scary games now, but that particular part, because it was so long ago, just got everyone.
And the jump scare.
Yep, the jump scare. And I'm not about jump scare.
Get me all the time in movies. That's all you need to do with me, is just have that slow build up of music.
And then silence.
And suddenly silence. And then that's when you look up just at the wrong moment. And then, God damn it. Scares me every time.
We are never going to have a horror movie night.
No, never. But I know some of you out there love horror movies, so let us know what you think are the scariest moments in movies and video games. I'm sure there are plenty out there that we didn't say. And if you have a suggestion for another topic, let us know and we'll give you a shout out.
So hold on, we've done movies, tick tick. We've done games,
tick.
Another tick. So that leaves us with boom! I think I need to hug someone now.